That's real.
My name is Danny Thomas Vang. I'm a student at San Francisco State. I'm also one of the organizers for the Goalball event today. So Goalball is a sport where athletes who are blindfolded use their touch and sound in order to navigate around a court and in order to throw a ball into their opponent's goal. But one problem is you have to block it with your body, which can be very painful at times. It was originally created to rehabilitate blind veterans from World War II.
My full name is Yu Ting Su. I just go by Ting to most people. And at SF State, I am an assistant professor and also coordinator of the graduate program in visual impairments, graduate and teaching credential program in visual impairments. You know, I have a lot of friends who play goalball and I know of the sport, but this is my first time actually attending a goalball game and first ever time playing it. So.
There you go.
Okay, and then stay behind the arms.
Behind your forearms.
Okay,
Your upper arm, sorry. Yeah.
It was pretty disorienting, and I also felt like my ears weren't honed to localize things auditorily. I just I had a hard time figuring out the direction of where things were, just using my sound and using my ears, I guess. And I was actually just hoping the ball wouldn't come towards me, but I think I probably would have been hoping that whether I was trying to catch the ball visually or not. So.
My name is Joshua Aveno. I am an alumni from San Jose State. I double majored in sociology and communication studies, and I am currently the assistive technology specialist at the Center for Independent Living. I have been playing goalball since July, August of last year, so coming up on a year, just a couple months short. My experience with goalball has definitely been a good one. You know, I had a background in wrestling, so that was kind of my passion for a little over a decade, and it's really cool having that team aspect of the sport, being able to collaborate different strategies on you know, how to score, how to defend. It's a great community. Everybody's welcoming. There's really good camaraderie amongst the players. You know, having it here at San Francisco State for the first time, I think it's definitely good for the sport. You know, just to have the sport grow, or the possibility of it growing would definitely be good. I think it's something that, you know, all people would enjoy doing.
Hi, my name is Julie Cabrera, and I'm a Spanish major here at San Francisco State University. I feel like goalball is sort of an amalgamation of many different elements that people enjoy out of sports. There is a team element. There is a heightened awareness of things that you normally wouldn't pay attention to in sports, like the sound, the feel, things that you normally wouldn't pay attention to, the texture of the floor, a lot of stuff that athletes kind of keep in the back of their mind but don't play as a significant role in most sports. It's very critical to have that confidence in yourself. In your ability to take a hit and stand up and hit back. We as humans are very resilient. We can take a lot, and just because we are missing a sense doesn't mean that our ability to have that human strength is diminished. The fact that you can take a ball that's moving at 40 miles an hour and still come back is very important to that self-confidence, because it just makes you feel so good and so aware of yourself, of the limits you can push yourself to.
When I actually received the RSVPs, it wasn't as high as I had originally anticipated, but I think that we had a great turnout today. There were people of all ages, and they had an opportunity to participate. People seemed enthusiastic and engaged, and I feel as though people did learn something from it, right? Whether it be they learned about spatial awareness, having hands-on experience, whether they learned something from what the panelists taught people about lived experience as a person with a visual impairment or who is blind, or really just sort of a cultural shift in terms of attitude of people with disabilities and athleticism. So overall, positive.
I mean, this was our first ever exhibition game, first ever goalball event on campus. And hopefully when we do this next year, we can get a lot more students involved, and not only people from our disability community, but goalball really is a sport that anybody could play.
I think that it's very essential that we start creating opportunities for people to participate with and without disabilities in the same sport, simply because, as we know, competition can really serve as a motivator for getting over individual differences. People from different backgrounds really start to have a sense of camaraderie and really start to change attitudinally, sort of seeing each other as equals and really starting to create a bond, teamwork, effective communication. One of the most beneficial things that I know a lot of people with specifically visual impairments or people who are blind, they're very open about talking about their blindness, and I think that that is an asset, because oftentimes people without disabilities, they can be very afraid to approach someone and ask a question, because you never know, you might say something accidentally offensive, and that's totally true, right? But one of the positives about being open is that they ask questions, I answer, and voila, new friendship is created, right? So I think that that's one of the most beneficial things outside of the classroom, just being open, and that has changed people's outlooks as well.